Hey. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and hopefully this is working. So I'm going to try out my audio for a quick second. This should be live, so if you can hear me okay, just let me know. Hit that thumbs up. It's going to help out a ton. So I'm on location again. Let me try it. Cool. All right, so I'm on location again, and this time I'm doing a handheld, so if I move around everywhere, my apologies. The lighting's not going to be great, so we're going to get this done as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, because I don't like this lighting. With that being said, I am in Orlando right now, and I'm going to be giving a presentation tomorrow morning, so at a summit. Super excited to be here, and we're going to get that done. But what we're doing today is covering email marketing for real estate agents. So how to do email marketing the right way as a realtor. So we're going to dive right into it. Again, as you're coming in, a like is going to go a long way. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Email marketing. Email marketing is something that is so simple to fix. It's so simple to implement in your business that there is no excuse for you not to be doing it. So this is one of those times where I have to get a little bit aggressive with you just to shake you out of your norm and get you into implementation. Email marketing, regardless of which brokerage that you're with, regardless of your budget, regardless of where you are in life, if you're not doing email marketing to either convert and or nurture your leads, then you're behind. You're missing out from a major opportunity in either getting into production a lot quicker if you're a brand new agent, or maximizing your database. Keep in mind, you're in real estate, you're a real estate agent. And when you sell your business, that's what you're selling. You're selling a book, you're selling your contacts. So I used to have a business brokerage back in the day, and I used to help businesses sell their business. So I used to help business owners sell their business. So whenever I would do the valuation of a real estate brokerage, that's what we looked at. We looked at GCI, we understood retention, we understood where the clients were coming from, we understood a lot of different components. At the end of the day, what we looked at was how large is your database, and also how convertible is that going to be. But anyway, so just giving you something, just in case you weren't aware, that is your business, it's your database. Many of you already knew that, but I think that there's enough value in me bringing that back up. So let's get right into email marketing. With email marketing, again, this is something that you need to implement in your business if you don't have an email strategy, an email marketing strategy that either converts leads for you or nurtures leads for you. It needs to do both. Then you're behind. So let's talk about this. We can cover different types of marketing campaigns. We can talk about different types of structures, but I really want to get you into movement as quickly as possible. So we're only going to focus on conversion, and we're focusing on nurturing. So conversion, what does that mean? That means that as a lead comes in, if it comes from Facebook, if it comes from Zillow, if it comes from your website, if it comes from anywhere, you're going to try your darndest to convert that lead. Now, ideally, you're going to be calling that lead within 5 minutes. Ideally. But we understand that life gets in the way. We understand that we are in appointments. We understand that you're traveling. That's case in point. A lot of different things that happen. So we understand that we can't always get to that phone. However, email marketing, it allows you to automate that regardless if you're sleeping, regardless if you're in appointments, regardless if you're in an airplane. Email marketing does not sleep if you structure it correctly. And it is super important in this conversion strategy. So again, we're talking about two different things, conversion and then nurturing. Conversion is actually getting somebody into a transaction. So a lead comes in, you're trying to get them to buy, you're trying to get them to sell, or you're helping them buy or helping them sell is a better way of saying that. So with your conversion strategy, you need to reach out to them from an email perspective as quickly as possible. So it's an automated thing, regardless of which CRM you have or email autoresponder you have, doesn't matter. As long as it's able to get the job done instantly, you're good to go. So we're not going to have a conversation on which CRM is the best one to use. That doesn't matter. As long as you're able to use the technology that you have at your fingertips, whether through your brokerage or through you purchasing a a software that does that, that's the first thing that needs to happen. So with email marketing, as you're converting somebody, you need to hit those leads very, very quickly and very frequently starting out. So you need to have a email sequence that's going to keep up and try to convert those leads within 14 to 30 days. You need to be pretty aggressive. So as a lead comes in, let's just say September 1st, a lead comes in. For the next 14 days or all the way to the 30 days, depending on how many leads you want to send, you have to be very aggressive from an email perspective. Warren, hello and good afternoon. Hey Warren, I appreciate you out in California. So today I am in Florida, Orlando, getting ready to hit the States tomorrow. So I'm excited. Thank you for dropping by. So from a conversion strategy, that's what we're looking at. With your email marketing, you have to have something in place that as soon as a lead comes in, you are following up very quickly. Now, let's not overcomplicate this. We can easily start going down into the weeds and start saying, well, do I need to send something out today, tomorrow, 3 days from now, 4 days from now? We're not going to get to that level of acuity. I would much rather share my screen with you and share with you what that looks like. And we're just going to forgo that for now because I can't share my screen. But from that standpoint, from the conversion standpoint, don't overcomplicate it. You just have two routes, either a conversion strategy for buyers or a conversion strategy for sellers. So if you run a Facebook ad that is geared towards buyers, then you're going to send you're going to activate that buyer conversion email drip. If you run a Facebook ad that is designed for sellers, then you're going to launch that sellers campaign. So again, these are email drips that work while you sleep. So a lead comes in, email goes out the first day, email goes out the next day, email goes out the next day after that. So you are very, very purposeful for the first 14 to 30 days. I suggest going 30 days, but I understand that you might not have that much content to go over those 30 days. So 14 days will be fine. And you may feel like you're over emailing, and it's natural to feel that way, but email is so heavily utilized right now that, believe it or not, you're not going to be emailing too much. That's not going to be something that you're going to be accused of, especially if you have never done this before. So understand your conversion, understand its place. It's super needed. Now the second category, so as a lead comes in, your conversion automation takes off. Your conversion email marketing takes off. So that's one route. You're trying to convert them into a transaction. You're trying to convert them into a buy or a sell. That's one. Two, you are going to have the nurture campaign of your business, so nurture email marketing going nonstop. So this is a decision for you to make. Do you want to have your nurture email drips go out weekly, or do you want them to go out monthly? I strongly encourage you to send at least 12 emails to your entire database every single year, at least. So if you break it down this way, you send out for the major holidays. In the United States, there's about, I think, like 7 or so. There's 7 major holidays. You can send out an email then. That's just a throwaway email. It's just letting people know that you're still in existence and wishing them a happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, 4th of July. That's not necessarily designed to do too much lifting, so heavy lifting for you. But you also have the opportunity of sending out 12 more emails, so 1 per month. We don't need to overdo it, though it's going to be hard for you to overdo, to be candid with you. You need to at least send out 12 emails as part of your nurture campaign, and your entire database gets this. This is where you add value to your buyers and your sellers. So you're sharing tips on home improvement. You're sharing tips on taxes. You're sharing tips, within reason. You're not an accountant. You're not trying to be. You're sharing tips on refinancing. You're sharing tips on how to be a better homeowner or how to be a better renter. So you need to have that category established of, am I sending these emails to somebody that's going to potentially buy, or am I sending these emails to somebody that's going to potentially sell? So that's where you need to do some filtering on the back end to see who is in your database, because that matters. So with that understanding in mind, just remember you have your conversion, which is you're sending out emails and trying to convert them into a transaction, and you're sending out emails as a nurture, regardless of when they came in. So the ones that you're nurturing, you're going to send out on January, February, March, April, anything that's a value you're sending out every single month. So that's part of your nurture. And that's going to go nonstop. So you're going to have two main sequences going. One that's designed to convert, and then one that's designed to nurture. So let me draw something for you. I think that would be a better illustration. Once you get this, once you see this in action, it'll be hard for you to forget it. So just think of a river. So think of a river. Sorry, I'm trying to draw as I do this. Think of a river and how it gets additional water down its stream. So hopefully you can see this. Those little lines up there, those are little streams. So pretend those are little streams that are feeding this big river right here. Okay? Think of these little lines up here. Think of those as your conversion strategies, your conversion drips. You're trying to convert them. These are your leads that are coming in. So those are going to end at some point. Those are going to eventually go into the river. And the river is actually our nurture campaign. Our nurture campaign is going to work come heck or high water. Everyone's going to enter the nurture campaign at a different point in time. So this river up here, or this little stream up here, will this enter the stream a lot sooner than these down here? Hopefully you can see this. They entered those at a different point in time because you receive leads at a different point in time. So as a lead comes in from Facebook, from your website, from whatever, they're going through the conversion strategy. But then at the same time, you have the river. Again, keep in mind your nurturing river right here. That one is working nonstop. So if you have an email programmed out to go as part of your nurture campaign, the one that goes out consistently, the first of every month, so let's just say September 1st, and it just so happens that 2 days prior, an email came in, or a lead came in, and you're converting along the way, in that instance, they're going to be receiving the nurture email as well. So you're going to be touching all of these leads at some point in time, either to convert and or to nurture. The important thing here is that this is a contact that you cannot lose. You have the automation ability, so you can automate this without forgetting, and it's very inexpensive to do so. So now, what's left for you to do is to continue following up, and you can continue following up in whatever capacity you want. Either texting, either finding them on socials and connecting with them there, calling them, inviting them to meet you somewhere. The email part of your follow-up game needs to be fixed. It needs to be in motion regardless of what you're doing. So that's how you start stacking all of these wins. You're going to see as your funnel continues going, as your email marketing continues to work in real estate, you're going to see that your emails are going to convert your leads. As long as you have something of value to send them, you're going to continue engaging them, and there's not going to be a time where you lose contact of your lead or a past client, especially a past client. There's not going to be a time where they don't go an extended period of time without hearing from you, because if that happens, then there's a good chance that they're going to be closing at another title company without you. All right, well, that is how we do email marketing the right way. If you're interested in drips, then they are going to be linked down below. If you're interested in the content calendar, so I share with you how I break down every single month, so the types of emails that I send out to our databases, so my databases and also the databases of my real estate agents, then please feel free to send me an email. I'll gladly share the content calendar with you. If you email admin@JaimeResendiz.com, my admin will send that over to you so you can start leveraging for your business. All right, well, if I can be of any service here or in the future, please feel free to reach out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.